The photograph is in my hand. It is the photograph of a man and a woman. They are at an amusement park in 1959. In 12 seconds' time, I drop the photograph to the sand at my feet, walking away. It's already lying there, 12 seconds into the future. 10 seconds now. The photograph is in my hand. I found it in a derelict bar at the Gila Flats test base 27 hours ago. It's still there, 27 hours into the past. In its frame, in the darkened bar, I'm still there, looking at it. The photograph is in my hand. The woman takes a piece of popcorn between thumb and forefinger. The Ferris wheel pauses. 7 seconds now. It's October 1985. I'm on Mars. It's July 1959. I'm in New Jersey at the Palisades Amusement Park. 4 seconds. 3. I'm tired of looking at the photograph now. I open my fingers. It falls to the sand at my feet. I'm going to look at the stars. They are so far away, and their light takes so long to reach us. All we ever see of stars are their old photographs. I am 227 million kilometers from the sun. Its light is already 10 minutes old. It will not reach Pluto for another 2 hours. 2 hours into my future, I observe meteorites from a glass balcony, thinking about my father. 12 seconds into my past, I open my fingers. The photograph is falling. I am watching the stars. Halley's Comet tumbles through the solar system on its great 76-year ellipse. My father admired the sky for its precision. He repaired watches. It's 1945. I sit in a Brooklyn kitchen, fascinated by an arrangement of cogs on black velvet. I am 16 years old. It is 1985. I am on Mars. I am 56 years old. The photograph lies at my feet, falls from my fingers, is in my hand. I am watching the stars, admiring their complex trajectories through space, through time. I am trying to give a name to the force that set them in motion. It is August 7th, 1945. The Brooklyn morning is humid and the fire escape door has been left open. John, where are you? In here. I'm practicing on your old pocket watch. Forget pocket watches. Have you seen the news? News? They dropped the atomic bomb on Japan. A whole city gone. This changes everything. There will be more bombs. They are the future. Father, what are you doing? I'm doing what is best for you. This atomic science, this is what the world will need, not pocket watches. Hey, give me that back. Professor Einstein says the time differs from place to place. Can you imagine? If time is not true, what purpose have watchmakers, Hein? Wait, don't! My son must have a future. Father, no! 40 years ago, cogs rain on Brooklyn. 115 minutes into the future, the meteorites hail down through the rarefied atmosphere of Mars. It is 1948, and I am arriving at Princeton University. It is 1958, and I am graduating with a PhD in atomic physics. The cogs are falling. It's May 12th, 1959, my first day at Gila Flats. Professor Glass is shaking my hand, asking Wally Weaver to show me around. I'm 30 years old. So you're this new guy from Princeton we heard about, huh? Say, wasn't Einstein at Princeton? Not while I was. Heard him lecture once, though. Gee, that must have been something. You know, I heard he argued with his wife. Crazy, huh? A guy like that, a genius. Even he couldn't figure women. Well, I guess he's just human like everybody else. This is where they're doing the intrinsic field experiments. It's like, what if there's some field holding stuff together, apart from gravity? And this? This is our time-locked test vault, so that when they're trying to separate objects from their intrinsic fields, no radiation gets out. Come on, I'll show you where the real heavy-duty thinking gets done around here. We call it the bestiary. Wally steers me from the Arizona sunlight into the crowded bar. There's a sudden sensation of déjà vu. I've seen this place before. Janie Slater, meet John Osterman. John's from Princeton. Oh, the new guy. You're replacing Hank Meadows, right? I am. I guess so. Hank died last fall, some kind of tumor. There's his picture behind the bar there, the guy with the glasses. Can I get you a drink? She buys me a beer, the first time a woman has ever done this for me. As she passes me the cold, perspiring glass, our fingers touch. It's 1963. We're making love after an argument. It's 1966, and she's packing, tearful, careless with anger. It's July 1959. I'm returning to New Jersey on vacation. Janie shares the trip from Arizona. Her mother lives in Jersey. She calls home from the station, but nobody answers. We visit the amusement park, killing time until her mother returns. Hey, young lovers, hold it. But we're not. By the shooting gallery, Janie's watch band snaps. Before I can pick it up, a fat man steps upon it. I tell her I can fix it. Her mother still isn't answering. We decide to call again from my hotel. We both know what's going to happen. Events mesh together with soft precision. It's 1959. A pulse flutters in her belly, beneath my cheek. It's 1966. The suitcase won't shut and she's crying. It's 1985. In 100 minutes, the meteorite shower begins. It's August 1959. We've been back from Jersey a month. In my future, the accident is waiting for me. John, did you fix my watch yet? Yes. I left it in my lab coat when we were resetting the IF chamber this morning. The accident is almost upon me now. The door slams behind her. There's something in my pocket. I take it out to examine. Good as new. The air grows too warm too quickly. I want very much for a beautiful woman to hand me a glass of very cold beer. All the atoms in the test chamber are screaming at once. The light is taking me to pieces. It's September. A token funeral service is being held. There's nothing to bury. It's October. Janie places our Jersey snapshot behind glass in the bestiary. It's the only photograph of me anyone has. It's November. Did you read about this communist guy who's running Cuba? This Castro? I thought I'd just about seen it all. It's November 10th now. There's a circulatory system walking through the kitchen. November 14th. Really, it's just a question of reassembling the components in the correct sequence.